Gary. Gary's a mother goose. It's not mother goose. Look at you got fuzz on you. Silly goose. Hi, everybody. Hey there. Welcome to the chat, Marty. Hey there, Jessica Rabbit. Welcome, welcome. It is the weekend, which means it's time for another episode of Weekends with Winnie and Gary for this Mother's Day weekend in the U.S. Sunday, May 12th of 2024, which in the United States is Mother's Day. Boop. Right, Gary boy? And Marty, who's in the chat, is my mother-in-law, so I must say happy Mother's Day to you, Marty. Love ya. Jenny's over here. She's just kind of getting situated. That's Jenny's mom, Marty. Gary, what's your mama doing? What's your mama doing, Gary? Jenny. Hey there, Karen. Welcome to the chat. And hey, RoboKitten and Lisa. Welcome to the chat. Happy Mother's Day, Marty. My mother-in-law. Gary. Boop, 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 boop. Lots of boops. Lots of boops, Gary. He's got a new toy here. Hey there, CM. Welcome to the chat. He's got a couple new toys. Couple new toys. Oh, this one's a little wet. He's been chewing on this. Hey there, Maddie. Welcome to the chat. Gary. He's got this little traffic cone, which has catnip in it. It's soft. And he's got this little silly goose. Hey there, Cozy Kitten. Welcome. Yeah, this silly goose has feathers and catnip as well. Yeah, to all the ladies in the chat who are cat moms and also human moms. You look at Gary leaning over to look at Jenny. He's watching Jenny. Hey there, Katie. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, to everybody in the chat who's a mom and a cat mom, happy Mother's Day. It's U.S. Mother's Day. There you go, Gary. Gary, what is that? It's a cone? Hey there, Evelyn. Welcome. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Gary. He's so interested in what Jenny's been doing. She was kind of sweeping, and Gary's just staring, watching. Here you go, buddy. You want that? Want that? Hey there, Robert. Welcome to the chat. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope everything is good in Cali. There you go, Gary. Little traffic cone. We got the traffic cone as well as this here, this silly goose, whose one side the feathers are looking a little ragged because the first day Winnie broke one of the feather wings off immediately. This is from the Cat Lady box. That's what, see, it says Cat Lady box there on the tag. Right there, Gary's bathing while he's hanging onto the traffic cone. Hey, Diane, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. So anyways, Cat Lady box is one of those subscription boxes, those mail order subscription boxes that you can subscribe to and unsubscribe to at any time. Every now and then we'll get one. We got the last one because Jen really liked the t-shirt and tumbler that came with it. Had kind of a cute orange cat themed bunch of cats on it. And it came with these toys as well. Gary, you like that? You like that? Uh-oh, here comes Winnie. Gary, you gonna get it? Hey there, Grace. Welcome to the chat. Oh, Gary's like, no, that's my toys. Here, buddy, you take that. Winnie, you take this one. You take that one. She's like, that's my cone. My cone. Give me my cone. Not an ice cream cone. Traffic cone. What are you doing, buddy? Look how you're standing. You're silly. And it's funny too. The box, all this stuff was packed in a box with this crinkle paper, this packing paper, shipping paper, I guess. And of course, we all just kind of toss boxes and shipping package papers on the ground.
This is
and
weird thick paper.
it's an interesting, really thick paper. It's like multiply shipping packing paper, and they both love it. Of course, they're cats, so yeah, they just anything that's packing materials, boxes, paper, they just love it. Gary, what's going on? Winnie, what are you doing? They're both They both were super interested in the toys and the paper, and now they're on the move. Ugh, let me get up here off the floor. What are you doing, Winnie? Hi. What are you doing? Oh, you're licking your lips. She was sleeping all day, so I bet she's hungry. Winnie, are you hungry? You want some food? Jenny built her a nest. I'll call it a nest. If I move over here in this big chair, she set up this nest of this soft wool blanket that Winnie she's just been tucked in here all day with her head tucked under there. She's been past 2 days. She's been loving it.
She'll eat and then
Yeah. Yeah, the traffic cone is a cat toy. It's yeah, don't worry, no apologies necessary. This traffic cone, I don't know what the theme was. It was orange cats, right? It's filled with catnip. That's why it's a little damp because Gary was chomping on it. It's filled with catnip, and same with this silly goose filled with catnip. It's Ian. Welcome to the chat, Ian. Good to see you in here, Ian. And yeah, so they've been playing with those. It was from the Cat Lady box, subscription box, and it was an orange cat theme, so I guess orange traffic cone? I don't get the goose reference, but and it's kind of got a clipped wing because when he broke the one side immediately, she aggressively ripped off the wing when she first got it.
I gave the cone came
Look
out
at that.
first, and I gave it to Gary. And
Yeah,
then
Gary-
She jumped on the table and went after the stuff in the box and tore that out.
Yeah, the Gary went after the cone immediately, and Winnie went after this goose immediately when we got the box.
And then they tried to take everything else in the box.
Yeah, then they tried to take everything else out of the box, including the packing material. Winnie, you want your goose? There's your silly goose. Oh, your goose, Winnie. Winnie. Oh, Gary. Karen's asking about if you want locally grown catnip. Gary is about that nip. He's about that nip. What was that, Winnie? Was that a yawn? That was weird. That was weird. She's going to go in the packing material now. There you go. There you go.
I should just grow some in the air garden, but I'm afraid
There
he'd
you
stand
go.
there and eat it down to the nub.
Yeah, we do have an arrow garden, and Jenny was saying that we should grow catnip in the arrow garden, but Gary would just treat that as a salad bar and just chew it down to the nub.
Yeah, it
I'm
would
sure.
never actually grow 'cause
Yeah, it probably would never grow. Winnie. Okay, Winnie, ready? Ready? The goose is going to fly. Ready? She didn't notice. Winnie! Boop, 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 boop. Oh, kisses for the silly goose. Boop. Oh. Oh, you're going to be friends with a silly goose. You're going to be friends? Here you go.
keep your enemies closer, baby.
Yeah, Jenny's saying keep your enemies close. Is that why you have it, Winnie? Is that why you have it? You just going to chomp down on it now? Yep. She loves anything with feathers. She's like, got scratchies now. Itchy. This goose made me itchy. Oh, and that reminds me of Gary was going nuts. Yesterday there was a butterfly hanging around, flying around outside here and out these windows. So he was running back and forth to the cat tree, to the windowsill, just going nuts over this butterfly that was just kind of flying around. It was so adorable. I couldn't really get good pictures, but yeah. Look at those claws. Sharpening those claws, Winnie, or cleaning them? Huh? Oh, Winnie. So silly. I thought you were going to eat. I thought you were hungry. She's like, oh, am I hungry? I don't know. I'm going to sit down here. I'm going to sit down here. I know Gary must be hungry. He's sitting by Winnie's food. Okay, Winnie, I'm going to go up here. Maybe you'll follow me if I go by your food bowl. Ugh. I got to move my old bones off the floor. Okay, Winnie. See you later, Winnie. We're going over this way. Ow. Just kicked the table with my bare feet. Gary. Oh, Gary, I'm smashing my toes all the time in this house. Okay, Gary, you gonna jump? You got food here. You got a little bit of food. You gave him some dry food, Jen? Is that what that was?
Yeah, he
Just-
got dry lunch.
He got dry lunch. Should I give him his dinner? Wet food dinner? Huh? Oh, kind of early? Okay, Gary. Gary, you got more dry food. You gonna jump across? Or do you want to eat it over there? Do you want to eat in the fancy restaurant today? Oh, here comes Winnie. Oh, we changed out the mug that was there, usually holding up Winnie's food. This mug cracks us up because it looks like Gary. Notice it says Mrs., but it looks like Gary. And the funny thing is it has a companion mug. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, so that looks like Gary, that mug. And the companion mug is the Mr. mug, which looks like Winnie. Isn't that funny? Got the Winnie and Gary mugs, but they're like a little flipped gender there. So yeah. Or not necessarily flipped gender, but flipped cats there. So yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Mr. Winnie, Mrs. Gary.
Gary does have a pink bed. Gary loves his pink.
Gary does have a pink bed, so it goes well with his look there. It's too funny. Here you go. There you go. Look at that. Look at these two. Look at these two knuckleheads. Backwards day, yeah. And we've got another thing. Like we've got a plate that has is it both of them or just Gary?
It's both of them.
And we do have one that's just Gary too. We found a plate that has similar type of cats.
But I think that
And
it's the same thing where the girl.
and it's the same thing. It's the female cat, the Mrs. cat in the plate is a cat that looks like Gary, and then the Mr. is a cat that looks like Winnie. Look at you, handsome boy. He's like, I want food. Gary, oh Winnie, look back over here. Gary's like trying to get Winnie. Look back over here. Her eyes look so green in this light. Winnie. Kind of when the light goes. Oh yeah, there Jen's got it. Yeah, it's like Winnie and Gary. Yeah, it's a Christmas set from Anthropology. So 9 ladies dancing. Hey there, Susan. Welcome to the chat. And yeah, so it's like Winnie and Gary, but female Gary, male Winnie, just like this. It's too funny.
I think Winnie would prefer pants.
Right, he had a black felt pen and a piece of tape. Fix him right up. Hey, Philly Mouse, welcome to the chat. Look at you two sillies. Winnie's like, I want food. I want my restaurant to open. But Gary's here. Okay, Gary, I got to open up Winnie's restaurant. So let me put you over here. Whoa, we're flying, buddy. We're flying. There, buddy. Here's a little bit of food there for you. Let me give you that while we get Winnie's restaurant going. I'm going to move her mug over. Gary's like, come on, let me into the restaurant. What I mean by opening the restaurant, we got to put her food out and then turn on the chandelier so Winnie can have her fine dining experience, which I always struggle with one-handed. I always... There we go. Okay. Winnie, chandelier's on. Restaurant's open. First course for dinner. Dinner is served, ma'am. Crunchy stuff for dinner. What? Is it not good? We've got your Mrs. Gary mug. We've got the fine Persian rug. Artwork's looking good. The lamp's on. Okay, yeah, now she's eating. New food better than old food. Boop. Gary's just like, she's got the fine restaurant. He's like, what am I? What am I? What am I? Gary, boop. Oh, buddy. Buddy, she's having her lunch still. You still have some treats here. You still have some treats, buddy. It's a little early for your full dinner. Poor Gary. Oh, my poor Gary. Buddy boy. Gary, it's a little early for your wet food. Okay, Gary. Mama and I are giving in. So we're gonna get you some wet food here, Gary. Let me angle this down. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Here we go. Here we go. You've convinced me. Gonna get a spoonful. Salmon and sole. He's like, Papa, he's so excited. Whoa. Big ships moving in front of the camera. He's following me around. He's following me around. Gary. He's like, oh, Gary. Hold on, buddy. Okay, you're going to get one spoonful early. Early dinner. There you go. Not your full dinner scoop. It's too early. It's like tapas, Gary. It's like a tapas bar. Not topless. Tapas. Okay, buddy? Too funny. Too funny. Oh, listen to you crunching. Slurping and crunching, buddy. Listen to you. Topless. Yeah, I wanted to be clear. I had to say it just to clarify because in case somebody misunderstood me. Yes. Gary, you're too young to be going to a topless bar. Welcome, Steph. How's that for coming in to comment like that? Welcome to the chat.
Like his mid-40s right now?
I guess so. Yeah, Jenny says, isn't he like in his mid-40s and people years? You are 7 years old in cat years, buddy. Okay, fine. If you want to go to a topless bar, that's up to you.
Make good choices.
You make good choices, buddy. Make Gary Ben from YouTube. Oh no, Gary does not need an espresso. When is the pole getting installed? Oh boy. So now he is on the pole every day. He loves that scratcher pole we have. He loves it. Gary loves that pole. And then where's the koala guy? Or the sloth?
I don't know. It's somewhere, I don't know.
The sloth guy, Gary. Oh, here it is. But one of his toys is a sloth. Oh, on a silver vine. But Gary, this is all apropos to the conversation. What kind of Mother's Day discussion is this here we're having of Gary on the pole and oh, not Mother's Day in the UK, but oh, thank you. Yes, thanks, Steph. Okay, here you go, Gary. It's a sloth on a silver vine stick. Or, Gary, you gonna hang out with this sloth on a pole, huh? This sloth is doing his thing, spinning around the pole. He's like, no, Papa, I'm too busy eating, flinging food around. Not worried about this sloth. Not worried about this sloth on a pole. Oh boy. Gary's like, I am not interested in that.
Winnie was rubbing on the mannequin that's wrapped around the left the other day.
What's that, Jen?
I said Winnie was rubbing her face on the mannequin.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Gary. Gary, you don't want a silver vine? You want silver vine? He's like, no, I just had food. I just had food. Uh-oh, he just spotted Winnie's food. The chandelier is still on, so the restaurant is open, but it's Winnie's restaurant. Sorry, buddy. So the food is going away. Winnie's food is going away. Hey, Liv. The sloth's working hard for me. That's so true. Gary. Oh, Gary, make good choices, buddy. Sloth on the pole. The sloth pole life is real. He's like, oh, I smell catnip, and they got a feather and a silver vine. Yes, waiter clearing the table for sure. Here you go, buddy. There you go. There you go. What's going on, buddy? He's all excited because his bin of toys has been disturbed. Because I was digging for the sloth. What's all in here, buddy? Oh, we got some stuff you haven't seen in a while. Oh, that's interesting info about Mother's Day in the UK being in March related to visiting Mother Church. That is interesting. Here you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. What about Frank, Gary? You haven't seen Frank in a long time. He loves playing with us sometimes. There you go. There you go. You got Frank.
So wasn't handful of their toys are Halloween toys.
Yeah, so many other Halloween toys or so many of their toys are Halloween toys and
Not
Christmas
that,
toys.
Not that we're preferential or anything.
Oh, Gary. He's like, I haven't played with this in a while. And that's a thing with cats, I'm sure most of you know. It's like you just keep toys away from them for a while and then bring them out and then they'll be excited like it's new toys again. He's like, oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, Gary. Oh, Gary.
Sometimes he's motivated enough to dig through
Yeah.
and find his own toys.
Yeah, sometimes he does get motivated enough to dig through for his own toys, but not right now. Gary. Gary. He just ran over to it. He just ran over to it. And Winnie's still hanging out here with the silly goose.
She was just staring at the wall.
Oh, you were just staring at the wall, Winnie. Mama said you were staring at the wall. Oh, hey, a toy bean. Franken beans. That's an idea.
I could make them one.
Yeah, we could definitely make them. Mix them, yeah. Oh, Winnie. Winnie, what are you doing? She's staring outside, I think. Staring outside. It's getting closer and closer to cicada season. So it's going to be fun watching that. Wonder if I can get this guy to stick. Usually felt, and this toy has some felt on the feet. Felt can stick. Oh, it does stick. Felt can stick to this scratchy sisal. But of course I did that and neither of them saw me do it. So now they are not interested. Usually they'll get excited when something's been stuck to their scratching post. Cats. Cats. Winnie. She's looking back at Gary, wondering what he's doing while he's kind of bathing. Bathing his paw. Cats. They're not looking. They're not looking. They both ate and they're like, we don't care what you've got. We don't care what you've got. Winnie, you are just ignoring me hardcore. Gary. Gary. Gary, what are you doing, buddy? They're both totally disinterested right now. I've got the silly goose stuck to the post. Winnie. 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 Oh, is that supposed to be up there, Winnie? Is that supposed to be up there? Huh?
I don't care.
She does not care, and Gary's now interested in watching what's going on outside in the neighborhood. What are you watching out there, buddy? Are there birds, butterflies again, like yesterday? He was going absolutely nuts over the butterflies flying around outside the window yesterday. It was so adorable. Yeah, exactly. Neighborhood watch in effect. You protect this house, Gary. He's like, oh, but there's a nice little post here. Or, I mean, a nice little bed.
Doing?
Gary, what are you doing? He's trying to sit down. He's trying to sit down here. Gary, you gonna tear our curtains down? He's just sat down in this bed. No cicadas here yet. Not yet, Marty. They're just starting to emerge, I think, in southern. Oh no, it was South Carolina, I think. They haven't emerged yet in Illinois that I have heard. Gary. Okay. Okay, Gary.
I'm not excited about it.
What are you doing, buddy? Gonna take a peek here. Gonna take a peek.
Gets up at 3 a.m. I am not excited.
Gary. Gary, what are you doing? He's between the curtains. Gary, what are you doing? Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Did you find a secret hiding place? Did you find a secret place? You are a silly boy. You are silly. So I'm going to reach over, grab the silly goose. Gary. Gary.
Apparently they're starting to emerge in St. Louis as well.
Gary.
And Tennessee.
Who is that, buddy? Who's watching you there? Who's watching you there? Yeah, private room. Is that a VIP room, Gary? Winnie has a restaurant and Gary's got the VIP space behind the curtain.
He's getting bottle service back.
You getting bottle service back here? Is that what's happening? Come on, Gary. Look who's there. Oh, you're not even looking this way, huh? You're not even looking this way.
Poking him in the butt.
Poking him in the butt. Studio Meow, yes. Gary. Yes, Gary's own Studio 54. His own little private VIP club here. It's like Studio 54 for Gary. Beyond these doors, life is beautiful, right, Gary? Beyond these curtains. Gary. He's loving this. He's like, oh, hi, buddy. Are you on your way to Narnia? What are you doing in here? It's like a little psychedelic cave.
Between them.
Yeah, he's between the curtains. He's between the one for the outside and the inside.
Is that like the updated version of Between Two Ferns?
Between two ferns. Well, that's what I was saying is like his private VIP room. I see your tail, buddy. I see your tail. I see your tail. And then this little girl is just sitting here looking out the window. Winnie, what are you doing? I'm going to spin you around. You two are chill today. Super chill. Super chill. Hi, Winnie. Hi there. Where'd your brother go? He hid there. You want this guy? Huh? Uh-oh. Gary's like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Gary's like, where'd it go? Gary, you gonna sit there where Winnie is? He's like, I want the attention. So silly. Ugh. Yeah, Mother Goose is telling stories. He's like, Mother Goose, stop telling me stories. Oh, God. Gary. Winnie. They're like, nope, I'm bored with that. Look at you in this light. Gary's going to jump up. Oh, Gary. You going to chill now? Oh, look at that sassy leg, buddy. Look at that sassy leg. It's hard to see you in this light. Hard to see you, but he's like chilling. Chill supreme. Boop. Oh, Gary. I'm going to get you a belly scratch. Oh, belly scratch. He's like, yes, Papa. Yes. Gonna get a belly scratch and bathe. You're bathing my hand? Okay, you're gonna bathe my hand, buddy. Look at you. Look at your paws. The Kitty Corp. Welcome to the chat. Yes, we did see the Northern Lights last night. It was gorgeous. We missed it 2 nights ago, but last night we went out. We were out from like maybe what? For a couple hours. We got home like at 12:30 last night. Terry's here too. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, we Gary strikes a pose. It was beautiful. We were waiting and waiting and waiting with a bunch of people at the lakefront in our town, and yeah, we kind of were watching and waiting, and we kind of saw the sky change quite a bit, and it was evident that it was definitely the Northern Lights. And then when we took pictures with our phones, when you set it on like your night settings and pro mode and adjust ISO frame rates and all kinds of stuff like that, then you could really capture the colors, and it was gorgeous. Right, Winnie? Boop. Right? Boop. She's like, Papa, I just want to chill. I want to hang out. Gary's like, I just want to bathe. Oh, Gary, look at those toes. Look at those toes. Look at those happy toes making biscuits. Oh, he's gripping my fingertip. He is gripping my fingertip. Look at those claws. Look at those claws, buddy. He's a happy boy. Bath time with Gary. Gary. Oh, look at that. I'm going to close this curtain, see if we can get better lighting. Okay. Look at that, Gary. I see it. There's a koala bear. There's a koala bear right there. I see his paws right there and his head right there. Look at that koala bear is on your foot, buddy. It's a koala bear hanging out. Gary, oh, what's that? They're making noise next door, huh? He's like, what is that, Papa? What is that? And scratch your belly. And he's like, no, Papa, I'm going to bathe now. I just bathed. I just bathed. Oh, he's such a happy boy. Such a happy boy. Yeah, it's adorable. Gary does that a lot. He'll hold on. And actually, Winnie does too. Usually, every morning, I carry Winnie down the stairs. She's not spoiled at all. Jenny will feed them before she leaves for work very early. Then, after I get up, I feed them the second part of their breakfast because they never finish a full.
Because they're hobbits.
They're like hobbits. They have first breakfast, first lunch, second lunch, first dinner, second dinner. So when I give them their second breakfast, I usually Winnie and Gary are both usually hanging out in the bedroom, and I carry Winnie down the stairs, and she lays over one arm, and then I have my other hand under her supporting her, and then she usually grips my fingertip with her paw every morning. It's the most adorable thing.
Carrying Winnie down the stairs is also a strategic move because she will try to kill
Winnie
you when you
loaf.
walk up the stairs.
Yeah, that's true. It is a strategic move to carry Winnie down the stairs because, like Jenny was just saying, I don't know if you could hear it. It's strategic because if you don't carry her down the stairs, she will try to kill you and trip you going down the stairs. She's one of those that will walk right next to your feet and try and zigzag around in and out of your feet and ankles as you go up and down the stairs. So you kind of have to be very careful going up or down the stairs when Winnie's around. And if she's around, just carry her and she'll be fine. Right, buddy? But this boy knows when it's food time and he'll just run down the stairs and beat us down there because he's like, food. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? Oh, he's like, yes, I want scratches. Yes, buddy. So adorable. So adorable. Look at these big mitts. Look at these toesies. These big mitts. Gary. Your sassy leg. Your sassy leg and these toesies. He's like, Papa. Papa. Food, yes. Me too, Lisa. 24/7. Food. They are chilling now. Winnie, you just gonna hang with your goose? Huh? Gonna hang with your new silly goose? With the messed up feathers because of you? Huh? She likes it. You want the traffic cone too? Caution. Caution, a Winnie chilling out here. She's like, Papa, I am not amused by this situation. I'm trying to loaf here successfully.
I shudder to think we should do the actual bird.
Yeah, I would too. Jenny's saying she shudders to think what Winnie would do with an actual bird. I know what she would do, and it's not pretty. And this bird didn't start out looking like this today, even. This feather is now messed up. And the other side is winged a bit because Winnie shredded the feather off. She is not amused right now.
I will say though,
Not amused.
that they put in their boxes have been an absolute smash every time.
Yeah, the cat lady box, whenever we get their...
Whatever catnip they're using.
Yeah, whatever catnip they use at Cat Lady Box, the cats go nuts over. And Karen's catnip too. Gary loves Karen's catnip. So good. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? Look at you chilling. Now he'll be like this for the next few hours, I think. Till he gets hungry again. Till he gets hungry again, he's staring outside. Yeah. And they're not too far. Speaking of the U.S. Mother's Day, we don't live all that far from Winnie and Gary's mama. Their actual mom cat, Ariel, is not too far from us, just over the border in Wisconsin. Ariel was, of course, the mom cat that gave birth to Winnie and Gary and their two brothers, Zapf and Baskerville. And, of course, Winnie and Gary is short for Wingdings and Garamond, which are names of typeface fonts, like computer fonts. And same with Ariel and Garamond and Wingdings is Zap and Baskerville, also fonts. So it's Arial with two A's, not with an A and an E, like the computer font. Yeah, and so they were born at a local animal control shelter in a nearby county when Kitten Academy was based out of Illinois in early 2017. Was it the 3rd or the 6th? The 6th of, of January 2017. And then a few days after that, they moved over to Kitten Academy, which is not far from where we live now. Back then, they were based out of Connecticut now, of course. Yeah, and we adopted them in March of 2017. And of course, Ariel was an amazing mom, an amazing mother to them. Not only she was an amazing mother to them, she was a great mom to another kitten that she brought into her litter. Mr. A and DJ at Kitten Academy were able to obtain a kitten that was in desperate need of a mom cat. A kitten named Charlie, an orange tabby named Charlie. And Charlie was from another shelter or foster or somewhere where unfortunately the mom cat and other kitten siblings did not make it. So Charlie was all alone, and Kitten Academy took over and introduced Charlie to Ariel, and Ariel was an amazing mother and brought in Charlie into her litter and treated Charlie immediately like one of her own. And Charlie was a little older by, I don't know, maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks or something. A little older than Winnie and Gary and Zap and Baskerville. So Charlie was a little bit bigger, but made it fun for Gary. So at their time at Kitten Academy, for the 3 or 4 months that those cats were there, really 3 months, Gary and Charlie were rough and tumble and played a lot because Gary was the biggest out of the 4 font kittens. Winnie, of course, the runt, the smallest of the font kittens, the only girl too. And yeah, so Gary and Charlie did a lot of roughhousing and playing, and there's all kinds of fun video and GIF files, or GIF, however you want to pronounce it, of those two playing. Right, buddy? Look at that. Bath time with Gary boy. Bath time with Gary boy. Chomping that leg, huh? Chomping that arm. You good and clean, buddy? You good and clean. You are handsome. So handsome. Look at you. Look at you. He's like, Papa, stop it. Stop it, Papa. I want to rest now. I want to rest now. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. You had fun at Kitten Academy, huh? With Ariel and Charlie. Charlie ended up in Texas. Zap and Baskerville were adopted by the same people, and so they're still together. And they are somewhere in the northern Illinois area. We don't know where. So unfortunately, the owners, adopters of Zap and Baskerville didn't join the Kitten Academy Discord, so we don't know where they went. Hey, Charlie, welcome to the chat. Just chatting about mothers and Winnie and Gary's mother, Ariel, who was an amazing mom cat. They just ate a little, kind of played a little. Now they're just chilling. Gary had his bath. Just had his bath. Look at that face. Oh, that Gary face. Gary, are you just being tired now, huh? You being tired? Look at your feetsies. Look at those beans. Look at that koala bear. That koala bear hanging out. Winnie won't look at me. Winnie won't look at me. You being silly, Winnie. Being silly. I'm going to sneak around here, Winnie. Hi. Hi. Winnie. Hi. Yeah, she is just chilling. She is chilling. Whoa. Sorry. I'm tripping over here. Stumbling. Hi there, Winnie. Hi, Winnie. Look at your eyes. Look at that. You are just hanging out, relaxing. Look at the tiny paw. We just saw Gary's paw up close, and he had his big feet that wrapped around my fingers. And look at Winnie in comparison. So little. Her paws are so little. Like my finger is almost as big as her paw. Or Gary wraps his toes around my finger. She is so little compared to him. She is just over 8 pounds, and Gary is over 13 pounds. Sorry, I'm not sure what that translates to in the units that make sense in metric. I don't know why the US doesn't flip. Thanks, CM. It was great chatting with you. Winnie is so chill. Look at you. You are chill. She is ignoring me. Hi, Winnie. Are you ignoring us? Are you ignoring us? Huh? Yes. Can I get a boop? No boop? No? Boop. Oh, lady paws and man paws. Winnie, are you a lady? Are you a lady? She's a troublemaker a lot, but she is a lady. Whoop, sorry. This silly goose crash landed. She is just so chill right now. Wants to rest. That she did not flinch at all. You are not flinching at all. Here you go. She's like, no, Papa, I don't want the silly goose. There you go. You don't want Mother Goose for Mother's Day, Winnie? Huh? She's like, no, Papa, I don't want this. Oh, wow, Charlie Weirdo is 5 pounds. Kevin is 17 pounds. That is a big difference. I hope they play nice and Kevin doesn't really just trounce on Weirdo with a difference in size, because that's the thing. Winnie and Gary, they're siblings, same age, but such a difference in size that it's funny because Winnie instigates most of their wrestling matches and chases and will dive on top of Gary, but she always loses because Gary's so big. So if they roughhouse and nip at each other and wrestle, Gary will win because Gary is so big and will tackle her with ease. But she's the one who usually instigates. She'll blindside him. She'll sneak up on him and just tackle him. Oh, look at that big straight up stretch. Look at how proper you are. Look how proper you are. Yes, Winnie does have the fancy restaurant. So prim and proper. But the fight instigator. And you just got this boy bathing here. This big bathing boy. Yeah, Jenny's saying maybe it's the Napoleon complex. Gary, trying to see you here. Trying to see you here. He's like, why are you peeking on me while I'm bathing, buddy? Why are you doing that? I'm trying to hang out. Trying to hang out. Oh, Winnie. Oh, Winnie. Too funny. Wow. So yeah, it's the same for you, Charlie. Huh? The little one instigates the fights. Oh, Winnie. She does not want to hang out right now. She just wants to be alone and chill. Okay, you were sniffing that cone. You want the cone? You can have the cone. The catnip cone. She's like, Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She got a whiff of the catnip. She's like, yes. I know there's catnip in here. Here, Winnie, you want me to kind of scrunch it up, get the catnip activated in there? Oh, big yawn. What's in there, Winnie? What's in there? Is there catnip in there? No, in the cone? And this has got catnip in it too, I think, right? Yeah. There you go, Winnie. There you go. Silly Goose is catnip too. She's like, nope. Not interested, Papa. Not interested at all today. You're just so chill. I think she's just not having me. She does not want the attention right now. She's like, Papa, don't you know? I just don't want the attention. Don't want the attention. Too adorable. And look at that boy. Look at that boy. He's just hanging out. He's gonna start snoozing. Hey, buddy. Oh, look at you, Gary. Look at you. Look at those eyes. You are adorable. You are adorable, buddy. Look at those eyes. He's like, Papa, I want to just sleep. I want to sleep. I want to wait for the butterflies to come around. So silly. Look at those eyes. Hi, buddy. He's just watching. He's watching the curtain move as I move the phone near it. And Winnie is wondering, why is this board over here? Okay, Winnie, you want more food? Is that it? You want me to follow you to your food? I'm following you. Following you. She's like, why is this board here? Yeah, Gary's waiting for cicadas. What are you doing, Winnie? You want to go for some more food? Whoa. We're going to fly, Winnie. We're going to fly. We're flying, Winnie. We're flying. Oh, is the restaurant open still? Oh, just barely. The light's still on, the chandelier, Winnie. The restaurant's still open. Let's see. You want your food? You want your next course? I'm trying to reach and find her food. Oh, there it is. There it is. Next course is served, ma'am. Restaurant is open. We've swept the rug and straightened the pictures, the paintings. Chandelier is on. Fine dining can commence. Your Mrs. Gary mug. And the Mr. Winnie mug. Oh, she's just gonna eat. Just gonna eat. Let's see if we can hear you. Chomping. Chomping. It's so funny watching her eat. Her head jerking around like that, and she doesn't fling food around. Gary does the same thing, but since Gary loves eating wet food, like with the gravy and everything, he flings food everywhere. And of course, Winnie refuses to eat wet food, so she eats mostly dry food, and we know that that's not the preferred thing, but our vet said that that's okay as long as she's getting enough moisture and water in her system, and she does drink a lot. And whenever she has her tests at the vet, she never has crystals or anything like that, so she's good and getting enough water. Uh-oh, Winnie, what are you looking at? Is Gary coming over? Look at those green eyes. No, Gary's just hanging out. She's just watching. He's about to fall asleep. Winnie's like, okay, had my dinner. Had my dinner. Gonna look at the toys. You good, Winnie? Hi, Winnie. Can I get a boop? Boop. You got your Sid the Sloth. She's like, nope. Oh, and it's not Sid the Sloth. What did you call it, Jenny? David Lee Sloth. I think that. Oh, David Lee Sloth was the Christmas sloth. The inflatable Christmas sloth is David Lee Sloth. That's who that was. The lights are off over here. And this is some place that Winnie's been hanging out a lot lately too. Is underneath this little end table we've got at the bottom of the staircase. She's got her little wicker basket, which she sits in and sleeps in. Or cotton. Sorry, not wicker. Jenny, correct me. That's right. Not wicker. Okay, sorry, Winnie. I gotta move this thing. It's old school little goofy portable vintage TV. I gotta move that and my little man cave stuff. Winnie, you don't need this. You don't need that. This sharp antenna. No. I gotta get that out of here. Winnie, come back. I distracted you. She's like, oh, there's a sloth. A silvervine sloth. Oh, she's like, oh, yes, silvervine. Yes. Ah, Winnie. Too funny. Too funny. Too silly. You get that sloth, Winnie. You get that sloth. That sloth on a pole. Now she's had her food. She's got her silvervine and sloth. With a feather, of course. You get it, Winnie. She's going to fake like she's bathing, then she's going to attack again. That's what she does a lot. A lady does not fling food. That's true. Are you a lady, Winnie? You get it. You get it. Good girl. She's like, I'm going to bathe. I'm going to attack. Then I'm going to bathe. You going to get it, Winnie? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She was stomping on it with her rear paws and flinging her head back and forth. She does that a lot when she attacks stuff. It's the funniest thing. What's that song, Winnie? I whip my hair back and forth. Is that what you're doing? Too funny. Winnie, what are you doing? You get it. Yeah. Hey, Sonny, welcome to the chat. Yeah, do you see yourself on TV, Winnie? Here you go. Here you go. Winnie. Winnie, you get that sloth. That sloth hanging out. That sloth's dancing on this pole, Winnie. You get this pole dancing sloth. Oh, she's going to do it again. She's like, I'm going to stomp on this thing. And then I'm going to whip my hair around, my head around. You get it. She's like, oh, there's a feather I can rip out. Nope. Got to bathe real quick. Oh, nope. Got to attack. It's the funniest thing. I don't know if it's like some kind of weird instincts, but she does that a lot. She'll like act like she's bathing and then attack. She does that a lot. Gary doesn't do that much. They have actually seen themselves on TV, Marty. They did not really react. The funny thing is, I think I posted it on the Winnie and Gary's YouTube channel, and it's probably in their videos, like older videos. It's a short video, where Winnie and Gary were. They were watching. They were really young, like they were just kittens, like only a few months here from the Kitten Academy, and they were both super interested in one of their favorite toys, which they had at the time. It's this little Smarty Cat toy with a spinning feather. It's like a green ball that has a stick and a spinning feather. It's motorized. And Kitten Academy had the same toy and it was spinning on. We had Kitten Academy playing on the live stream playing on our big TV. And they were watching it like crazy because the same spinning toy they love was on the screen very close to the webcam at Kitten Academy, and they were staring at it. It was the funniest thing. And we were laughing, filming it, and DJ walked into the room on the live stream, and I commented, I'm like, DJ, save us, because save Winnie and Gary, they're playing with the toy. And she literally walked over and picked up the toy and moved it. It was the funniest thing. It was so funny. And then of course they got disinterested because it moved. But it was the funniest thing. It was just so coincidental. And when we first brought them home, we think that they were reacting to hearing Mr. A's voice on the TV and on the computer when we had Kitten Academy live stream playing. Because they were so used to hearing him for months, in their first stages of growing up. Oh, Winnie, you getting settled in there? You getting settled in there? And that's true. When they were just over a year old, we left for a week and went to Nevada for Jenny's. Oh, sorry, not Nevada. We went to Arizona for Jenny's college graduation, and And Mr. A watched over Winnie and Gary for that week here. It was wonderful, and we got to kind of get updates from Mr. A. He visited with Winnie and Gary after being away from them for so long. He got to hang out with them, and they got to hang out with him, which was really fun. Here you go, Winnie. You can hang out with the sloth. How's that? How's that? She's like, not interested, Papa. She's giving me a look. You were too cute. She just nestles into this tiny little basket so well. She fits in there perfectly. And it's hilarious when Gary tries to sit in here because he does not fit. He tries to sit in here and he has to have one leg. He can't sit all the way down like this, but he can sit up in it, get his rump and two back legs and one of his front legs in there, standing up in there, and then one leg has to be outside. It is the funniest thing. Yes, Winnie, look at you fitting and sitting. Look at you fitting and sitting, Winnie. 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 She won't look up. Too adorable. What about this, Winnie? Spring. Oh. Winnie. She's not interested. I'll put her right there. How's that? She's not even looking. What is that, Winnie? Oh, what is that? Is that supposed to be there? She's contemplating. She's like, nah, I don't care. I'm comfortable. I'm going to sleep. That's what she's thinking. Okay, I'll leave you be. I'll just set this over here. Set this guy over here. I know you'll attack it later. I'm going to move it away from the steps more so Jenny and I don't step on it and get a silver vine stick in our foot. Right, Winnie? You go to sleep. Little nose pats. Oh, closing her eyes. She is chilling. Okay, you can go to sleep. You can go to sleep. But yeah, they're doing really well. Having fun playing. And I'd like to think that they miss their mama on this Mother's Day. They miss Ariel, their mom cat. It's just over the border in Wisconsin. Right, buddy? Do you miss your mom cat? Do you miss Ariel, buddy? Huh? Do ya? You see you from over here again? Hi, Gary. Hi, handsome boy. Well, Gary. Whoop! He's like, what's that? What's that? Sorry, I scared you. Sorry, I spooked you, buddy. Sorry, I spooked you. He looks like he's going to go for a nap as well. Right, buddy? You going to nap? Look at you throwing fur everywhere as I pet you. You can really see the fur fly in this light. Okay, Gary. You have a good night, Gary. Boop. Till you start bugging us for food later. But yeah, I hope everybody has a wonderful Mother's Day if you're in the U.S. And happy Mother's Day for those around the world watching too. I mean, it doesn't have to be a special day to honor your mother. So yeah, much love to all the moms and mothers out there of people and cats and other critters. Why not? Boop. I hope everybody is doing well. And yeah, we will chat again next week. Thanks for chatting with me. It's always fun chatting and catching up with everybody. And we will chat with you next week. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, Gary. Gary, bye. Gary. He's not going to look. Bye, all. Oh, Gary.